Making $100 or more per day just from playing video games seems too good to be true. And typically, it is, unless you're playing crypto-enabled games that let you earn real money with just a small investment up front. It's like trying to capitalize on the latest TikTok trends. You gotta get in early, grind quickly, and take profits often before too many people get in and it's not cool anymore. In my latest Intel report, I show you 7 play-to-earn crypto games that have high earning potential with stupid simple gameplay that anyone can learn. Act fast though, because these could be blown up overnight. It's mission time. Welcome back, agents. Secret Agent Stash here. We are at GIA headquarters, the gaming intelligence agency, always bring you the latest intel on the newest games. Today we're talking all about play to earn crypto games, and I got 7 of them for you that I want you guys to check out. Now, the first few of these, they are ones that are going on right now, so you really got to act fast on these if you want to jump in. Some of them have already started, some of them have limited time. Right, you can only jump in them for a small amount of time. And then there's a couple at the end here that I'm going to show you that are upcoming that you want to get ready for, because like I said in the intro, you want to be early, right? And so some of these, maybe you're not early on here, but I want you guys to know about them. So let's jump right into the very first one. All right, so the first game we have here is called Dungeons of Fortune. This one just launched. It's a passive dungeon crawling game on base. So basically what you do is you send your heroes into dungeons by paying coins, right? These coins are you kind of earn, right, and as you're in the dungeon with your heroes, and you know, they earn more coins, right? The heroes do cost USDC to mint. That's 50 USDC, so there's no way to earn for free here. And then when your heroes go in on these dungeon quests, they can either die or they come out alive, right? If they die, they go to the graveyard, and that allows you to earn a percentage of all coins, that's their token, coins, being spent in the game. The more heroes in the graveyard, the more you earn. There are actually only 20k hero NFTs, and the only way to get one is when someone else's heroes die. So you can see right here, there's only 8 that are available that you could actually be minting. But really the best way to probably be doing this is to buy them on the marketplace here on something like Magic Eden. You can see here right now you can get one for 0.0173 ETH, which is not too expensive, a little bit cheaper than what you might get it just buying it from the actual mint, right? So the interesting thing here is that, you know, when these heroes do die, you can like remint them in that respect. So when you complete a dungeon and you have surviving heroes, they then level up, right? So that's another interesting fact here, is that you have these heroes that you can send into the dungeons, and they'll actually level up and they'll be worth more, and they'll earn more coins as they're going through the next dungeons, right? The cool thing about this is then you do get treasure. Right, so when you complete a dungeon, you get treasure. You send that bad boy, all that treasure, to the smelter, and that's where you get a bunch of coins from that treasure you just smelted. Right, you can store your coins in the bank, right, and then you'll earn actually passive income on that as well. You can see here, my buddy Classy Jesus, he said the first time when he launched this, he's like, I'm making $561 an hour playing this crypto game. And then the next day he goes, I'm making $929 per hour playing this crypto game. And then today he goes, I'm making $2,004 an hour playing this crypto game, right? And so we talk about some of these games, you know, are they gonna last? That's why you gotta get into them very quickly. But you can see his numbers are pretty big here. Now he does have quite a lot of money invested, so that is something that you have to take in consideration. But this is definitely one that you want to look out for right now, because it is just getting started, so it might be a decent time to jump in, grab a hero, see what it's all about. Okay, the next game on my list is Cambria. This is a pixel MMO style, and it's a full game, unlike the other games that we're kind of showing here, which are not necessarily all full games. But this one, they have their Gold Rush event. It's happening now through the end of April. The cool thing is you can play with both your Abstract wallet or your Ronin wallet, which is interesting. So when you go to the website to log in, you can either play through Abstract and earn Abstract XP, or you can play on the Ronin network and earn RON. I thought that was actually a really cool way of going about this. So you kind of can, you know, depending on what your choice is, you have a little bit of option there, right? While the game is free to play, you do need what they call a Royal Charter, which is around 30 bucks to actually earn in this game. It's kind of their entry level NFT. So you can jump in and you can see here, like right now, you know, how it kind of works in this is that, you know, money spent on the game goes into the Season 2 prize pool, which is, as you can see, is sitting at about $1,061,000. It's a significant amount of money. Now, the more you're actually earning in game, the more coins you're earning in game by playing the game, you're actually going to be rewarded at the end of the season. So that's split amongst all the players depending on the percentage of coins they have. And here I am just getting started in the game. CryptoStache, you can run around and play here. It's through your browser, so super simple for everyone to access. Okay, next up is Bigcoin. No, I didn't say Bitcoin, Bigcoin. This is a very simple mining-based game on Abstract where you buy a facility to get started using your Bigcoin, and then you can upgrade with more miners and bigger and better facilities to earn even more big tokens. Right? This is all via kind of a mining simulation game. The more upgrades you have, the more hash rate you get, which means you get more Bitcoins, and dump it into your wallet. Now they do have some interesting tokenomics here. They try to make it very straightforward, and I get what they're kind of doing here, but it's basically, I hate to say it, but basically kind of Ponzi-nomic type of, tokenomics here. The more you have, the more you get in early, the more you're going to be able to earn. And it's one of those games where it has been running for a couple of weeks now, so it may not be the best time to get into this one, but I did want to put it on your radar. Right now you can see I don't have any spaces for rent, but you can buy facilities here. You set up shop, it's 0.015 ETH to get going. And then, like I said, you can kind of upgrade from there. And the more hash rate you have, the more you're able to earn here, as you see. And, initially, I think that this is something that, kind of really set off this next trend of, we call it like Axie Infinity style, kind of like, race to the bottom type of Ponzi-nomic type of games. But it is very interesting. And we've seen that because if you look here at the chart, this thing pumped from, like 17 up to $17 and then crashed all the way back down to like about $4.50 range, like $4.50 range. So like I said, the volume is kind of fading on this one, and there are some kind of new things that are going to be happening here. Apparently the creator says he has got some new mechanics that he's going to be releasing. He did a little bit of an overview here on some of those things, so we could see maybe overclocked miners coming, some new mechanics here to kind of help, and some weighted mechanics for maybe people who randomly might end up mining a really big block or something, right? They don't have blocks in the game, but I like where he's kind of going with this, and so this could kind of revitalize the game in a way where it doesn't just die out immediately. Okay, so this one is also very similar to Bitcoin, and it just launched a few days ago on Abstract. It's called Minereum. It's kind of like Ethereum, but Minereum. It's like mining and Ethereum and making fun of it. I don't know. The graphics are slightly different, and it's probably also kind of a Ponzi in a way, but they do have an interesting anti-whale mechanism built in to prevent early whales from dominating mining. So I thought that was kind of interesting. Once again, very similar. You see here, looks very similar to Bitcoin, but yeah, that anti-whale mechanism, I do think that's kind of an early thing. So that way, people are not dominating when they first jump in, right? Which is what you basically see, like the very first people, they gobble everything up right away, big whales, and then it's just a trickle for everyone else, right? Funny enough, the token is called Meth. No, I'm not joking. There's no way I can make this stuff up. But that is Minereum, and once again, very similar to Bitcoin, but just really getting started. So might maybe be a better option if you want to go this kind of, gambly route. Minereum might be the better choice for you at this point, but like I said, I'm not in either of these, but something that you should be looking at if you're really trying to quickly flip something here in crypto gaming. Okay, back towards the actual games. Treeverse is an MMORPG on Immutable that's been around for a while, and I've actually tested this one out in the past. The gameplay is fun, and the graphics are well done in a mobile feeling style, and it's available on iOS, Android, and Windows. They are launching Season 1 on April 19th and will last for 30 days. So they have a bunch of rewards for this. And so basically what they're doing is they come in the form of about 2.76% of the supply of their end token, as well as some IMX and MON token rewards too. So to earn, you just need to be an active user. You can become a skilled master, or you can dominate the leaderboards to be able to really maximize your earning here. Now, they do say that NFTs give you a boost in the game, and you can even unlock reward multipliers by holding $100 worth of IMX or MON tokens by owning Treeverse plots or timeless holders, as well as being an NF Trees holder. So all of these previous NFTs, as you guys can see right here, are essentially going to give you a multiplier by playing this game. And there's no crazy investment you really have to do, but just being an active player. So in contrast to some of these other ones where it's like gated, like you have to have an NFT, you have to invest a certain amount. This is a little bit different, and they are giving a pretty good amount of their supply of tokens for this limited time event. It's going to only last for 30 days, so starts on April 19th and ends the end of May. So you definitely want to jump on this one as it's starting right now. So it's a great opportunity to jump in and get going. All right, up next we have Engines of Fury, another one I've covered before. This is a Diablo style extraction shooter. I know, it's crazy, right? But like I said, this one I've actually played, and you know, it's a really well done game. It's actually on BNB chain, but it also uses immutable too, which is kind of interesting. So just imagine Diablo, but with guns. That's basically it, right? They have Act 3 of their first season launching on April 29th, going through May 4th, where you can earn a portion of 100,000 Fury tokens for the prize pool. This is a very limited time event, and it's starting very soon, so I wanted to put it on your radar because, like I said, short window, limited time, you gotta hit it hard, and then you're gonna be able to get some prizes, right? So a lot of grinding for this one. While the game has had kind of limited multiplayer support here, this season comes with some major upgrades, including a co-op mode, voice chat, and upgraded raiding zones with more risk and more rewards. Ready to be jumped in and farmed for sure. All right, last but not least, we're jumping into Wizard of Abstract. This is in the same style as Dungeons of Fortunes in a way. The Wizard of Abstract game is built on Abstract, of course. And it features wizard-themed penguins that go on quests while you earn rewards in their wizard tokens. Now, the token's already been out. People have already gotten, you know, airdrops for the NFTs by holding this token, which is kind of nice. But the open beta for the game is dropping May 6th, and they'll have a new marketplace. They're going to have staking portals for your wizard tokens. They'll have new items and a bunch more stuff for the game. So what I would say is that this one's a little bit farther out than the rest of them, but something to put on your radar. Very, very similar to some of these other ones, and they're becoming very popular right now. And what you kind of see is people jumping from one to the next, one to the next, one to the next, right? So if these ones kind of pop off, you'll see a lot of the same community and crowd members kind of going from one to the next one. And when you have a chain of them like this, it makes it so much easier, and people just keep popping up. Now, that may be a lot of the same devs, who knows, but it's always good to jump into these early, which is why I wanted to put them on your radar right now. All right, agents, there you go. 7 play-to-earn crypto games that you can play right now or coming up very soon that have good earning potential. And we're already seeing people making stupid profits from some of these, and I think some of them are going to be even better. You know, there's a great opportunity to really play and earn, and possibly earn even more than $100 per day if you can be done. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't invest nothing, right? This is not just like, what can I do? Invest $0, barely play, and then make $1 million. It doesn't work like that, right? But your investment definitely does go a long way in a lot of these games, and some of them are quality, some of them are a little more passive, but they're all easy and approachable for any skill level. So hopefully you guys like this. Let me know which one was your favorite below, or if there's another one that you know coming up, I want to hear in the comments. That's all we have for today, agents. As always, this briefing never happened. Secret Agent Stash, over and out.
Secret Agent Stash. Secret Agent Stash.